We're now going to go ahead and take a look at multiplying probabilities. If you have two events occurring independently and you want them both to occur, basically you take the probability of the first one and multiply it by the probability of the second one. So down below here we have Bobby, who has 9 dimes and 7 pennies in his pocket. He randomly selects one coin, looks at it, puts it back in his pocket, and then he randomly selects another coin. What's the probability that both coins are dimes? Well, to begin with, we have 9 dimes out of 16 total coins. Well, he looks at that coin, puts it back in, so there's still 9 dimes for the second time around, and still 16. So when we multiply across, we get 81 over 256. So this is basically using that fundamental counting principle in the context of probabilities. Now, sometimes events are dependent where one affects the other. So consider this one. Same thing, but he does not put it back in. So when he draws that first coin, there's still 9 dimes and 16 coins to choose from. Now, if he's trying to get a dime the second time and he's not putting it back and he got a dime the first time, that means there's only 8 dimes left. He also pulled out a coin that first time and didn't put it back, so there's only 15 coins left. So then we could multiply across and get our answer of 3/10. By the way, how many people can sleep in those 3/10 when you're camping? By the way, that was a pun. So, taking a look here. When 3 dice are rolled, what's the probability that one dice is a multiple of 3, one dice is an even number, and one dice shows a 5? Well, these are not dependent upon each other because what we get on one dice does not affect the other dice. So, a multiple of 3. Well, let's see, a multiple of 3 would be a 3 or a 6, so that means we have 2 out of 6 options working for us. An even number, so that would be a 2, a 4, or a 6. That's 3 out of 6 options working for us there. Or if it shows a 5, well, the only way it can show a 5 is a 5 and nothing else, so that's 1 out of 6 options there. So then we can multiply across and we get 1 out of 36. By the way, this one's easy to do in your head because 2 times 3 drops out the red 6, leaves you with a 6 times 6 in the bottom, giving you 1 out of 36. Game show host. So read through this and then we're going to go ahead and try to work this out. We want to get a computer and then a truck. Well, we have 11 computers out of a total of 20 items. Now, it's being followed by getting a truck. Well, something's been drawn out here, and it's not being put back. By the way, there's only one truck, but there's only 19 items left to choose from because we chose one out here, and we kept it. So then we multiply across the top, multiply across the bottom. Kind of the same situation here. It's not being replaced, but we want to get 2 trips. Well, we have 8 trips to choose from out of a total of 20. Once again, it's not being put back. We just selected one trip here, so we have only 7 trips left. One trip was drawn out and left out, so that means we only have 19 items to choose from. So then we multiply across.